My name's Brad. Nomad Cycles is my local bike shop here in Portland, Oregon. We've been doing business here for like 9 years, and it's always been my dream since before I started the shop to launch my own bike brand. We're making a handmade in Portland steel fabricated e-bike. This is our double down commuter e-bike. The namesake for the model name of the double down comes from these double down tubes.
Hi, I'm Tim Tim. I'm the designer and fabricator. So there's a lot of bikes out there in the e-bike world that are mass produced that don't necessarily meet a lot of the comfortable standards of bicycles that I feel like should be. You can ride a lot of e-bikes that don't feel like they're riding a bike. It's a bummer. Like, why not have an e-bike that actually just feels like riding a bike? So like the 142 through axle rear spacing is a pretty modern thing. It allows you to be able to fit more and other modern parts on it. Frame works on like a cantilever design. So it actually has some amount of give to it. What that does is smooth out all those bumpy Portland roads.
It has a mid-drive with a modularity in its approach, with future friendliness as part of the core of the idea. It's not built around a Shimano or a Bosch system where the frame is made for something, and when that thing is obsolete, the bike is obsolete. We made it so that you can use any battery, although we love this battery. You can use any motor, although we love this motor. We're using a mid-drive on this model. We do have a hub motor, but you could use either one, and you could change it in the future. It's user serviceable rather than having to go to a certified bike shop. You can buy the parts on the internet as an end user. So no matter where you're at in the country or around the world, you can keep this thing on the road, which is something that's really important to me in the design.
With the basket, I did an integrated lock carrier and a secret sneaky cup holder.
We use the CYC motor and battery coming out of Hong Kong. It's a class 3 and it can be class 2. This battery is a 10 amp hour 52 volt battery. It also can have a 15 amp hour 52 volt battery. Their battery also, it's made for mountain biking. It's also fully metal encased and it's made to handle shock. This is by far, hands down, the best battery on the market that I've ever seen, and I've been in the business almost 20 years now. The mid-drive makes a lot of sense. I like enough power to get up to the top of Mount Tabor. It's legal in all the states, but it's more power than you're gonna get at most bike shops when you buy a new e-bike. And especially when it comes to hauling a trailer or cargo, I think that is really important. That passive suspension, it feels great and it also looks awesome. A lot of people are coming in with their fat tire e-bikes. They're pain to work on and the parts are cheap, and we replace them with new cheap parts, and then it doesn't pedal like a bike, it doesn't steer like a bike, it doesn't feel like a bike. I wanted something that feels like a bike. It rides like a custom bike. I think that's pretty dope. I also want something that's strong. I know what it feels like to ride with power and be able to haul a load. That's why electric assist is a democratizing force in the world of cycling.